Hello everyone. Today we will look on the full strip of a miniature schnauzer on the head as I promised, and then the whole body, the coat is ready to go off. So we will show you today how to strip totally down for a timed coat for something like 2 months before the next show. And here we have the tools we will use today. It's the stone for smoothing. Then it's my best friend, the ERGO Superfine. Then ERGO Fine. ERGO Double Course. Shorty, where I used a little tape on because I work so much with this tool. So this is the famous Shorty. And Diamond Extra Course. And for the softer parts, the Rainbow Fine, which is perfect for a little softer areas and cleaning the undercoat and so. So this is the tools we will use today, and we will start the head stripping. You can see that this is already overgrown. And then the full body strip. So now we will start to make the head. We are starting between the eyes. I'm taking the extra course and pulling all this should go out between the eyebrows. Because if we don't do that, the coat will be not so pepper and salt and a little sharpy, and this we don't want. We want a nice coat. So we stripped between here. And for this, the diamond is simply the best. You can also use the Shorty with the edge and pull all this. So in 3-4 weeks, we have a beautiful coat coming there. Stay. It's here and it's here. Here I always use the diamond because it takes the best. There is nothing better what can take it as well. It's okay. So that's, here we can take a little more, there we go. Then we have nicely prepared for the growing. This you are doing at least 1 month before the show, because it really will grow well. And then on top of the head, we will take the ERGO Superfine, because it takes like a million. And we strip all this area. And you know the technique, you lift the hair with thumb and pull. So, because this is simply the best undercoat knife I ever had. It's okay, sweetheart. It's okay. And to the ears, all this, it's okay, I know. Because we need the top of the head is important, because if you affiliate on it and use the thinners, then it will be some mess of coat. It simply has to be stripped, and you have to take the undercoat. Otherwise it will be different kind of coat compared to the body. Oh, here we go. Yeah. So here it's a little longer. So we pull. This knife has the function that the edge can go to the total detail wherever you want. So it pulls the last small hair. It's also terrific for flat work and everything you do. And then when we move to the blending area, then I'm using the double course ERGO, because it takes a little there and a little there and makes the smooth blending into the clipped area. because here you already used the clipper. So it will do the nice blending. And it's super nice because it doesn't cut. You can see that it takes just the hair as it should. Also, when you blend the coat from the clipped here to the stripped, the double course is fantastic for that. See how nicely it blended. And now we will take the little devil, the shorty, and strip. All this must go off. So we tie the skin and just go. It's simply fantastic tool. And it just takes, you never can cut with this, and you can pull and pull. The shorty is really a darling. But we also can use the rainbow I'm using to take a little of the undercoat, and then it's also very effective. But you can see the effectivity both on the shorty and on the rainbow, it's about the same. It's more the technique and it's also that you need to know the technique, because if you do like this and you go, you can cut the hair. Well, this one is dulled well, so it doesn't cut, but with this you can, because this is the first beginner's mistake, that they turn it like this. But nothing will happen to if you use the diamond tool. And then I want to show you how good undercoat remover is this super fine ERGO. When you tie the, look, it takes even the finest undercoat and it doesn't cut. It just takes the undercoat to perfection. And it's also good to strip with. It's really my best friend lately. I love this knife. Here there is some undercoat we need to take. And it takes even where other knife, you know, like the fine, will just slide through. Then the super fine, it's just takes, yeah. So now we will go on and strip all this. I take the shorty because it's super also for a show dog. See? And this coat is perfectly mature. It's just ready to go. You can as well use the stone when you need to smooth it a little. You can even strip with the stone if you want to. It works. But it's not so comfortable in hand, so we will just go with this. It's super effective. It just takes. And everyone, even the total beginner, if you have the tool first time in hand, you will, it's so intuitive because you have just easy way only to pull with the thumb and take out. Everyone can do that. So you don't have to go to grooming salons. If you think you can manage, you will manage. You can see it's super nice. The coat is not broken. The skin is not irritated. It's very nicely done. You cannot scratch, you cannot harm. You can just work without thinking twice what you are doing. So it's you are cookie. So now we are finished with the stripping part. See on the head, between the eyebrow, stripped off, this area stripped off, on the neck, down, up to the elbow, here, and then all the way deep enough. Don't leave half of this, all low down. Here, and then from the flank down to the hack, you can see this is what you are leaving, and up here it's stripped. Remember also to strip here on the top, and the tail, it's also stripped. We can look at it from the other side as well. See, I'm going deep enough in this area as well here. I'm blending with the double course here and blending on the neck between the clipped and the stripped area, and here the leg up to the join here. All this is going to be stripped. So now we have the job done. It took around half an hour, all in all. So here you see. So here we have another miniature schnauzer for full strip, and I took the ERGO Superfine to show you how great it is for undercoat. It takes like a million. See, this is the best undercoat knife I had ever. So we are cleaning on top of the head, and then we are stripping all this. It has to go off. And between the eyebrow, I will maybe help a little with the shorty, because it goes better. All this we are stripping off. Stop, 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 stop. It's a young dog, so the coat is not so developed. So we really have to take good care to strip everything off. And you need to select where is eyebrow and what we are going to strip. The shorty is super for the raw work, and then for the final we take the super fine right here, and this can clean the last details to perfection. Yeah. It's okay, honey. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, I know. So then in 2 months we will have beautiful coat. on the head. And then we continue here. So I think I will take the twinking just to clean before, because it's a great tool and it doesn't cut, and it's good to prepare the coat before the stripping work, because if there is a lot of undercoat, then it's better to clean it first. You can see all is in full, the hair is not cutted, it's in full length with the root. So, and they always have tons of undercoat in the neck. Stop. So this we have to clean before we are stripping, otherwise we will fight with the undercoat. So now we have it kinda clean, and we can either take the, as hair coat is pretty wire on the surface, but there is a lot of undercoat, so I will take the rainbow fine, because it has the slanties and they go deeper. You always straighten the skin and then pull all the cover coat off. For this is good. Also the super fine ERGO is fantastic for this, because it has these which go deep, and then we can clean all this undercoat. It's almost too thick for it. So I take the fine ERGO. And first now I can really use the super fine. It can take so now we will continue stripping. I wonder how the this is a little tricky always with the diamond. If there is a lot of undercoat, it's fighting more. You have to really use power. There is still amount of undercoat which we have to remove, otherwise there will be no power for the new coat to grow. So I took the rainbow because it's, for this kind of coat, it's better tool, because it has the teeth simply deeper, the deepest of them. So if you have dog with a lot of undercoat or thick coat, then the rainbow edition, it's made for that. It goes pretty fine now. It's simply high undercoat, which has to be cleaned in between. Now we are on the bottom. Yeah, so we will continue. So now we are finished. Now I will show you how we did the head. See, all stripped between the, from the ear tip here and here. Then we did the, she actually has undercoat which we will take a little later off when the first coat is coming. Then we will take this undercoat off, because now she would be totally naked and she needs to go in nature and be a dog, so this we shouldn't destroy for her. Then you can see here how far I went. The same from the join here and down here and to the elbow here, and then I stripped partly in here and blended with this. I stripped the tail. You can look the other side. Also here strip the line like this, deep down. So, and it's actually into the undercoat. And I mostly use the superfine ERGO, the fine ERGO, the extra coarse diamond, and the diamond shorty. That's it. So, and here is the beautiful result.